I feel like there is no right way of cheating. But I feel like if you're unhappy with somebody and you're constantly telling that person, like, yo, I don't want to be with you, I don't want to be with you, and they just don't get the hint, then I'm just going to do whatever I want. I feel like cheating is, like, really fucked up, like, in a man's perspective also.
But what are the rules? Like, what are the rules to, if you are going to do it?
I don't want to know nothing.
You don't want to know nothing?
I don't want to know nothing, but if you did something and I asked you, be straight up and please protect yourself, because at the end of the day, I know if you're going to be fucking around with another girl and you're going to be coming home to me and I don't know what that bitch's juices are, you're going to put it right inside me. That's mad disrespectful.
It's not inside of me.
Well, just because a guy... Just because he washes himself with soap and water doesn't mean that other girl's juices aren't still on him. You understand?
So what about like the common rules of like, no one I know. I mean, listen, if I'm going to tolerate it, I'm going to tolerate it, right? No one I know. Let's keep it extremely private, right?
Appreciate
and you can't introduce them to your family. Like, they can't meet the family. Like Uncle Ron and Cousin JoJo can't be like, oh, I met her.
That's a tough
one. I mean? What about you?
But I also feel like if you open that up to somebody, like, if I open that up to my boyfriend and say, okay, if you're gonna do it, these are the rules to follow, it's giving him an open door to go through
it.
And I wouldn't do something like that. I'll say, listen, you don't cheat on me. If I were to find out, it's done. And I wanna sort of play on that a little bit because I was cheated on. An ex-boyfriend that I was dating, ex now, he cheated on me. And I didn't have an inkling, no idea that this was even happening. He ended up telling one of my best friends that he cheated on me. And then I was like, I was livid. And I was like, how could you disrespect me like this? Because this is the man that I thought I would eventually get married to one day.
How did that contribute moving forward in your other relationships when it came to being with guys?
Extremely difficult, because then I started having an insecurity issue. I started looking at her pictures on Instagram because I knew who she was at that point, and started comparing myself to this woman who he was with. And I looked nothing like her. I had a completely different body shape, and it made me feel really insecure.
So how about one of the rules is she can't be finer than your main bitch? Okay? That's one of the rules. So no one I know. Keep it private.
No rules.
Don't meet the family.
She said not in the bed.
She can't be finer than me.
Don't fuck in my bed.
Don't fuck in the bed. So as a man, are there, because nobody's gonna really give rules up front for cheating. So what are the unforbidden, like, spoken rules
for men?
For
the
a man?
unforbidden rule is don't cheat.
Yeah.
Period. There ain't no rules. It doesn't matter if it's in a car, hotel, if you're mad, if you're sad,
at Disney
whatever,
World,
Disney World, you're out with your
Nothing.
kids,
But
you
what
want to
about
leave
when you're
me.
in as the man, like, what are some of your rules as proper etiquette to cheat? Like, when you respect somebody.
If I got
respect somebody.
You're gonna work really hard to keep it out of their face. That's the number one thing.
So keeping it private, like I said.
Yeah,
okay.
If the other chick is a little too noisy and she wanna talk, blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's me.
What about her friends? Are they off limits?
Who's friends?
When it comes to shit, her friends, anyone she knows, anyone she knows off limits?
I mean, it should be but for men, nah, it's not off limits. Like, I'm not even going to cap.
Are you introducing it to the family?
To your sister, your brother,
not introducing it to the family. But if I could throw in, if you got a OD legit side chick, then she knows people. I'm not going to cap. She might know cousins. She might know friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just real. Like, if you just cheating, yeah, but if you got a side chick, she do know people.
But how about this? How about you start cheating on somebody with somebody else, and you end up falling in love with that person?
I've done that.
I've done that. I have done that before because I had a roommate of mine. We known each other since we was 13, right? Then we went to college together, and she became my roommate, and we never had sex, nothing. But once we got home and graduated and stuff like that, then we started messing around a little bit. I'm not even going front. And then it went into, I was liking her more than my baby moms, and that kind of caused us to break up, and I wound up being with her.
I've also gone through the same situation too, where I was in a relationship with somebody, and somebody, before I was dating that person, they had passed away, and I was dating this person, right? And I was so in love with this person, and that person was like, yo, your ex is dead, like, let it go. And I'm like, no, like, I can't, like, I'm going through mad shit. So I did, and I went to go find comfort within another person, and I ended up falling way more in love with that other person than the person I really was with.
Yeah.
Because they did cover whatever I was feeling at the time. That was the person I would cry on their shoulder, because I knew the person that I was in a relationship with would put me down.
And the sex was good too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good.
Right, then
yeah, it was good, and then I ended up.
That's a major factor.
And
Also,
I've
with
ended
women,
up.
it's our emotional needs as well.
Yes,
So
I feel like if you're missing something, I'm gonna go and try to find it within another person.
Yeah.
So
Even if I've sat down and I've spoken to you a lot of times, because I'm all about communication, and I'm telling you, like, yo, like, you just don't listen to me, or, oh, you always make it about you when I'm telling you something. Let's say I feel fucking horrible today, and you're like, well, this happened to me and this happened to me, but I'm not okay, but I'm telling you, I'm having a bad day. Comfort me. You
That's
understand?
already a sign that dude.
So what is
he ain't really fucking with you.
What would you say some of the cons are of cheating? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Hurting people when you
trust.
getting killed.
I mean, yeah, because she
Getting
don't.
killed.
What?
That's a big con. That's the biggest con. Don't get killed. Don't cheat. Don't get killed.
That's a fact.
It.
Oh, you telling me
don't get killed.
No, I'm not even gonna cap. That's a major factor.
Oh, what about the disappointment? What about the disappointment of like constantly being let down? Like someone saying, okay, we're doing this, and then
it
they're not
sucks.
showing up like they supposed to.
And that sucks, especially when you're really deeply in love with somebody. Like, you just want them to do fucking good. Like, why can't you just act right? Why?
Like
Doesn't
women
make
and
sense.
like women do that. Like they push their men to always do better, and it turns the men away because men don't want to be pushed.
Forced.
They want to
For
do what
nothing.
they want to do on their own time.
ladies. There's a way to push him in and encourage him without him knowing. See, men have to think it's their idea.
Right.
But women gotta think it's their idea too. I think that's a people thing. I think people need to think it's their idea, because women need to think it's their idea
when
too.
they think it's their idea.
Women too. Women don't comply when it's not their
Oh
idea.
no, women comply.
Yeah, we do.
It's because we know it's our idea. So we
Oh my
already
God.
know.
Yeah.
We already know it's our idea.
Yeah.
I'm not complying.
Giving you that, okay, well, this is your idea. You know it's
If
your
you're a
idea. And so
single
we're a little bit
woman,
more complicit.
If you're in a relationship with men that you are in a relationship when we don't agree, there is a thing that we have to let y'all fall on your face first, because you're not gonna listen, and be prepared to pick her up when she doesn't agree.
What are you, my daddy?
That's what I was gonna say.
Who are you talking to?
This is what
are you talking
happens.
to your woman?
If
You
you're
don't date girls.
If you're there, if you're there with your woman, if you're there with your woman, if you're there with your woman, you got to be there to support her too, right? She's not going to listen all the fucking time. She's not. Like your man's not going to listen, but because I care enough, I'm giving you game. Because I care enough, I'm saying that I will let her fall on her face and be there and be prepared to pick her up. When I say fall on her face, don't mean that she's a failure. Means that, yo, if I say, yo, don't do this because you're gonna run the bills up and you're not gonna be able to use your
Let me
credit
ask you a
card per
question.
se, I'm gonna let you run it
Let me ask
up.
you a question. You watch basketball?
Of course, come on, stop.
You do, right? What's your favorite team?
I'm from New York, stop it.
What's your favorite team?
The Knicks, nigga.
Okay, that's your favorite team, right?
I'm from New York.
So when they're practicing, let's just say you're in the locker room, you're a fly on the wall, right? And they're practicing, and now it comes time that they're about to perform, and you know that who's your favorite player?
I don't have a
Or
favorite
whatever,
player.
it doesn't matter, right?
It's my
So if
team,
your
man.
favorite player is gonna fuck up if he keeps thinking like this. You telling me for you to teach him a hardcore lesson, you're gonna let him run that play knowing that it could mess up the whole team?
Damn right. You ain't gonna mess up the whole team. You're gonna put him in a position to make a decision, and then you know if he's gonna do that again, you're gonna take him out the game when that occurs. You damn right.
Why risk the game for everybody?
No, because we're not risking the game. This is for long term.
But people are selfish. You gotta remember that.
One game is not the whole season. I'm worried about the season. So I need to see what you're gonna do in this game. If you're gonna be about the team, if you're gonna do the right thing. If you don't, then it gives me a chance to change my ways and do something different.
It's such BS.
It's not BS. That's how I work. Anyway, we got some questions.
Wait a minute, what about-
We got some questions.
Wait, I got one more question.
Okay.
I got one more question.
Go ahead.
So when cheating, Is it raw sex or condom sex?
Condom sex.
Y'all cap. Get the fuck off
Condom sex. Wait, time out. You know I'm not capping. Wait, time out. You know I'm not capping because you was here when I told the story about my sister. It's all condoms. What are you talking about?
You're not using condoms.
Anyway.
You're not using condoms when y'all first meet. Okay, so I want to go with the last con, which is a don't when you are cheating. If we're going to cheat and have these rules in place, right? You can't be hitting nothing else raw. Like the thought of, okay, it's one thing to cheat. It's one thing to go on vacations. It's another thing to be vested with your heart. But the straw that broke the camel's back for me, it's knowing when you find out that this girl has been slobbing, spitting, slurping, the raw sex.
Getting nutted in.
Nutted in. You gave her the baby.
You consider getting head raw sex
No,
though?
that happens when they fuck the side bitch and then the bitch ends up pregnant.
I'm just giving.
She said slipper.
I'm just giving a synopsis.
A condom if you're gonna like.
I'm just giving a synopsis of what not to do when you are cheating. If we are gonna have these rules in place, and it's the sex for me. You have to separate what I'm gonna do with my wife and my shorty and my main girl and what I'm gonna do with my side piece or the girl that I'm cheating on. Like, I'm sorry, as a female, like if I'm cheating, God, y'all gonna kill me. I'm probably getting nastier with the side dude than I am with my
That's
Very
a fact.
true.
That's a whole fact.
100% true.
That's a whole fact. What are you talking about?
You can't look.
It ain't no point to have her if you're not doing it.
If you're not gonna get nasty with the side dude, you may as well just not even have one.
Yeah,
condom or no
You
condom?
may as well just not even have one.
I can't do with my man.
If you can't-
my main man, I'm gonna do
If
with
I
my
can't do
shocked.
Condom or no condom?
no condom.
I'm a cheater.
Condom or no condom?
Condom.
No, you know why no condom for me?
Condom.
It's because you're
Condom.
You're probably gonna get that.
I'm not lying.
You're probably. It doesn't make sense using a condom if you're gonna give him head. It makes
What are you talking about? You hear other shit
If he's-
nah, you
Listen, I'm spitting and
wild.
slipping all over the dick, but when the dick comes inside, please
Exactly,
put
there's
on
other
the
shit
condom. Please
inside
put
of
on
there.
the condom.
Yo, this is the first thing we agree upon. First thing we agree upon.
Yeah, like it doesn't make any sense.
Why? How?
Because
sucking raw dick.
I'm just gonna suck the raw dick. I mean, come on.
I'm gonna suck it without the condom, but I'm not letting
May as well just take it.
Your mouth can't go in
Yo,
your
this is my favorite one right here.
No. Not always. Listen, I love sucking dick, and I'm gonna be really fucking straight up. I love it, but I'm not gonna. You would love it. You love it here. Anyway,
Which brings me to last
when
point
I'm
number
sucking
8.
dick, I'm gonna suck the dick. But if this is not my real man, if it's my
She
side
capping,
man,
Holiday.
he's
She
putting on a
capping.
condom.
No.
She capping.
All right. Last
What? What's cap?
point though. Is it better? Is it easier to cheat when you're drunk? Which is point number 8. Is it easier to cheat if you're
Of course.
inebriated?
Sometimes I like to do fucking crazier shit when I'm drunk with my man than fucking sometimes sober.
What about with women? What do you do?
You want to find out?
I do. I absolutely do. So we'll work on that. But let's stay on time. I just lost my train of thought.
I lost mine too. Anyway, wait, hold on. I lost my train of thought too. Let's get to, we got some confessions from the people watching the show, and I'm gonna have them pick, and they're gonna make comments upon the confessions that are in this bowl right here. You see it? All right, first one, I'm skipping you. I'm going to the nasty girl. There you go.
Like I'm nasty.
There you go.
I live with my baby daddy, and I hate him. And I'm not attracted to him at all anymore. I know how that feels.
Did you write that?
I don't have a baby daddy.
I don't got a baby daddy.
I don't got a baby daddy, but I definitely live with somebody and no longer attracted to them anymore. But everything else is great.
Yeah.
We got another one.
Okay, I'm gonna pick. Let me close my eyes. Let me get one from here. Okay. I was working at Pizza Hut and had sex on the cut table with the manager. That's something I might do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to
See,
free
she don't
pizza
look
or
like
not.
it, but those is the ones.
I don't right.
Those is the ones that don't look like it, you heard?
But I mean, look,
You giving him some sauce?
I just might. Depends on how good he looks.
While I was
Depends
working
on how
before.
good he looks.
Let me tell you something. In a strip club, what? This is one time only, I swear. But yo, it was somebody that was DJing. I'm like, yo, once you're done, let me know.
Let me know.
Got it done.
We got one for you. Get a real good one.
Okay. Let me see. Oh wait, I took 2.
Nah, take 2. It's all right.
Sit on my face.
That's it. That's just it. Just sit on my face. Yeah, that's just it.
Sit on my face. Okay. Promises sloppy toppy will always bring your man home. That's a fact. You better fucking use 2 hands.
It is.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because my man told me my head was tired last night. He said that shit was tired.
I'm not gonna lie.
I was tired. I'll make it up to you.
I like to compete with a lot of like porn stars, like Tiana Trump. Everybody knows she sucks amazing dick, and sometimes I want to look better.
So
than
you
she
turn her
does.
on? Or
No,
while you
I
sucking
just
dick?
watched her a lot, and I see how she does it, and I just imagine myself doing it. So I'm like, damn, I know I could top this.
I want to
bitch.
watch. I like, and I want to help you. I want to assist you.